It's me, SoReal187, bringing you my view as another beast gameplay. And on the topic of this video, I'm going to be letting you, my viewers, know my thoughts on the recent E3. I did not watch the other one, so the topic or my judgment on who won E3 is going to only be between Microsoft and PlayStation. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. No fanboyism. I'm disappointed in both. Now, who do I think won? Of course, still Sony did. Due to what E3 is about. Games. Now, I'm going to say this right off the bat. I was amazed and a little frustrated that I missed my Forza. And that Forza 7 looked awesome. It looked awesome. I'm going to be a little disappointed that I can't play it. Now, I don't care for this. Other YouTubers like Stone Fox Media, Review Tech USA has complained about it before on like a E3 that Wii U had, and they did a puppet Muppet show. And they's like, we want games. That's what matters is the games you show us. And now they even they now will almost give the win to the aside because they put on a more entertaining show rather than showing you what you're interested in buying, which is quite ridiculous. Like say if I'm going through a grocery store and this sample lady is trying to convince me to buy a certain kind of ice cream, and she's got little samples of it. Do you think that the big decorated bowl is going to sway me to buy the ice cream more than a taste? No. Do you think she does a little song and a little dance when she hands it to me before she is going to sway me? No, that's more it's going to annoy me. Just give me the damn ice cream so I can taste it, see if I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Entertaining, demonstration-wise, Microsoft was more entertaining. But did they show something that's going to sell me? No. They, just like I knew, just like Phil McCracken said, don't look for to know exclusives. Of course, when he made that tweet or made that statement, he knew he that backlash. He had to prepare for that. He cannot. That backlash made him had to take some drastic measures, and he purchased. He went back on his word of something he says he hates to do and was never going to do again. He bought time exclusives, and of course, the only thing he can purchase up right off the bat, he can't buy no AAA exclusives with a timeline that he had. So he bought a whole bunch of indies. And that's also one thing. A lot of people didn't realize that those exclusives, those indies, were only a good amount of it was only time exclusives. And so only one AAA exclusive was shown besides indies, and it was one we already knew about, Crackdown 3. And so how about this? They have a new console. They had to show something to convince you to buy it, because that's got to be their saving grace. Was there a game showed that utilizes its power? No indie game, no indie gamer developer would utilize a full power of that console within a game they make. They're limited to what they can make. That's the reason why they're indies. And oh, well, you said they showed Crackdown 3. Well, guess what? So not only did they not give you no incentive to buy the Xbox Scorpio or the stupid name Xbox One X, then not only they did not give you no incentive to buy the console, they gave you incentive to not to, because they let you know of already that it still has today's limitations that the regular Xbox does. It's going to run that Crackdown 3 at 30 frames per second. That's not acceptable. Not from the so-called most powerful console out now ever. And it's still having problems getting up to 60 frames per second. Oh my god. So right now they tried to sell you back before then and said we got don't you worry. They was right. You know what? They was right. Don't you worry. Go ahead, buy the Xbox One S for your HD needs or your 4K needs. You're not going to be left out, because the troubles of the 30 frames per second that you're going to be facing with the Xbox S is obviously the same problems you're going to be facing with the Scorpio or the Xbox One X. You're going to still be facing those troubles of playing 30 frames per second games. Oh my god. Time exclusive indie games and a still lacking a powerful enough a console to make sure it hits above 30 frames per second. Yeah, I'm sticking with PlayStation. Now I'm disappointed with PlayStation because they didn't show nothing new besides these new interactive games you can do with a phone, your new VR experiences, and 2 new games, AAA exclusive games, Shadow of Colossus and Monster Hunter. Now I admit, they didn't have to show those. Just the good enough gameplays that they showed of the titles that we already knew about was good enough and went enough. But at least we got to see some amazing trailers. Shadow of Colossus, a VR experience that I can't believe. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls of Skyrim, and God, that Spider-Man trailer. God, that was awesome. So Sony wins it again. Sorry, Xbox fanboys. Still troubled waters you're looking forward to while playing that stupid pirate game. Now that's so real.